Hey everybody, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can flip this data so that instead of having the headers going across, we're going to have them going down vertically and vice versa. So to do this manually in Excel would be probably a pretty time consuming process, but I want to utilize Power Query to make this a whole lot easier for me. So I'm going to go to the Data tab and select From Table or Range under the Get and Transform Data section. So if I click on that, it's automatically going to detect my range and convert this into a table. I'm going to leave it checked off saying my table has headers, hit OK, and now it's going to open up Power Query and load my table into there. So the first thing I'm going to do, there's really just two steps involved in this, and one is to basically unpivot everything. And to do that, I'm going to select my order number column. This is what I want to stay the same. Everything else is basically going to flip in and unpivot, so it's going down vertically. So if I right click, unpivot other columns, you'll see everything has been squished down into here. And so I've got the order number, the attributes, and then the values. And now the other thing I'm going to do now is just to repivot it. And so I'm going to select the column. And in this step, it's important to think, okay, what do you want going across the top? In this case, I'm selecting to pivot the order number, so that's going to be across, right? So I'm going to hit Transform, Pivot Column, and then I'm going to select the value as my values column. For advanced options, I'm going to say Don't Aggregate. And so in my example here, I don't have any duplicate order values. I got rid of that just to make it clean, because otherwise if you select Don't Aggregate on this step, you may encounter errors when you get to the next part of this. But as long as you don't have any duplicate, in this case order numbers, when you're pivoting it, then you should be fine. So I hit OK, and now you see now we've got those order numbers going across, we've got the attributes going down. Now if I go to Home, hit Close and Load, now it's going to load this in the exact same format, just flipped, right? So here we have order numbers, and then we've got the attributes. Here we've got the attributes, and we've got the order number, so completely flipped. And we can do this back to how it was using Power Query again. So again, I'll go to the Data tab, From Table or Range. It opens up Power Query again, and I'll follow the exact same steps. So first thing I'll do is unpivot other columns, right? Everything gets squashed back in here. And now select the attribute again, because again, I want the attributes going across. Transform, Pivot Column, and we want to select values. For advanced options, Don't Aggregate, hit OK, and now you see now we've got it back to how it was set up before. Go to Home, hit Close and Load, and we've got our last table set up here. So again, we've got the only difference is here you've got the attribute 1 set up here, and these headers are now in alphabetical order. But if I compare this to my original, it's basically the same thing. We've got the order numbers going down, we've got the attributes going across. So a fairly simple way to flip your data in Excel if you've got it in one format, but you want to flip it the other way. So the key thing to remember is first you want to unpivot the other columns and then repivot, and not to aggregate any values when you do so. And through those two simple steps, you can make a really what would otherwise be a complicated process in Excel to be really simple with a few clicks of a button. So that's how you can flip your data in Excel. Hope you found this video useful, and thank you for watching.